Good morning everyone. Class, today we have to go through some important terminology in HTML. So the terminologies are tag, HTML, element, attribute, value. All four are very important to know. So class, let's start with tag. These are the codes which is used to define every structure in HTML. In HTML, you have seen that we have to start with the HTML and we have to close with the HTML. Within that, various tag we use: paragraph tag, I tag, B tag, and body tag, head tag, title tag. So different tags are used for different things. While writing the tag name, you have to start with smaller than sign and you have to close it with uh, greater than sign. As you can see this one, like tag name, you have to write like this, and while closing a tag you have to use this slash like html, and you have to close this. Next is the elements. Now elements, HTML element comprises the start and means this is the tag only, but they are specifying that it should start with particular and it should close with particular. So that is a part of tag only, that which are the tags that we can use. Like everything is not a element. Element is that which computer can take. For example, if you are writing HTML, it is fine. If you are writing something like HTML introduction in a tag, so that will not be a element. So class, that's it. Now now we will move to attribute. Attribute are the properties. Like in body I want background color, in body I want the text color, in body I want some background picture. So that is a attribute, that is the property of that particular tag. For example, paragraph tag has the property align left, right, center, like that. Similarly, all the tags have some or the other property. So next is about the value. Like as I said, background color we can specify. So what value we can give? So for that background color red you want to give, you want to give green, so you will give like g color. Bg color is body is the tag, bg color is the property, and red is the value of it. So in this way you have to give. So it is quite specified what is the method we can opt to give value. So class, that's all. These were some important important terminologies. Now we will move further to the type of tags. There are two type of tag. One is the container tag, another is the empty tag. Container tag is that tag in which we need to start it and we need to close it. It is a paired tag. It is a paired tag. So we have to start also and we have to close also. Head, paragraph, bold, italic, all these are the you can say is a container tag. Empty tag like br is used for next line, hr is used for horizontal line. So we need not require to specify it where to stop the horizontal line. It is quite obvious that if horizontal line is like this, it should stop from here to here. And img is the image tag. It is also not required to be closed, because image, the position you will give wherever you will write this image tag, there only that image will get inserted. So it is not like that in 4 or 5 lines it will come. It has a proper size, horizontal and vertical. So it, suppose here I want to get the image, as my image is coming, this image is coming. So it is not required to be start and close. When in HTML document, wherever you will write, that particular will come. Very important to know about the structure. So there are two main section. One is the head section, another is the body section. One is the head section, another is the body section. In this head section we can give title, and in body section whatever the content you want, image you want, table you want, paragraph you want, whatever you want, you will write in place of this content. So this is very important. We have to start with HTML, we have to start with HTML, we have to close the HTML, we have to start head here, this. So this is under one section and this is under another section. And in this the content we will write, in this the title we will write. So class, you have to uh, do it. Now talking about category of HTML element. Block level element can take up one line. Two categories are there: block level element and text level element. Block level element can take up one line or multiple line and a line break before and after the element. Like paragraph you are writing. If you are writing a paragraph, you have started with p tag, and you are writing, and you are closing it here. So it is not like that it will come in different line. This line will come in here and this line will come in different line. No, you have to write, if you want this and this line in a different, then you have to write here, you have to close here, then you have to start the new paragraph, and then you have to close the paragraph. Okay, so for that, block level elements like block level tags are there. Same with the heading also. If you are writing here h1 and you are closing it here h1, then all this line will appear here, not in a browser. It will means as a result it will come just after this. But if you want to have heading here only, then you will close here heading. Are you getting? Means heading you have started here, heading you have closed here. Then it will come in a separate line. Same here, heading you have to start here, heading you have to close here. Same with the paragraph. Paragraph you have to start here, paragraph you have to close here. Then if you want this in next line, paragraph you have to start here, you have to close here. Paragraph you have to start here, you have to close here. So all this will come in a same manner as it is appearing in this page. Now talking about text level. In this also one or a multiple line, but don't have a line break before and after the element. When we are working on a text level, it is not required. Like underline do not required means from where you will start and where it will close. It is not like that. In a first line it will come, second line it will not come. So this you have to see. So these are also important topics to study. Text editor that we mostly use is Notepad, WordPad, MS Word, but best is the Notepad because it is a simple. You just have to write the code and it will appear. So there are two types of text editor. One is what you see is what you get, like Dreamweaver and the Microsoft front page. How you will type, whatever the formatting you will give, the same result it will come in a browser. And next is the text editor that I have already told you, Notepad and WordPad. You will write in your own font, in your own size, whatever you want, but it will appear as according to the browser. That's all class. Have a good day.